What's up guys, it's Chief here and welcome back to another FC25 video. Today I'm going to show you how you can get the best possible start and how you can make coins on the FC25 web app, because as many of you know, last year in FC24 it was the most difficult year ever to make coins on the web app because EA removed tradable welcome backpacks, meaning there wasn't really much supply on the market, there wasn't a ton of trading to do, and it made it really tough to make coins. So today I'm going to show you how you can get off to the best start possible. So for starters, as you may have seen in one of the recent videos, I'm expecting the web app to come out on Wednesday, September 18th, 2 days before Ultimate Edition drops. So we essentially have 2 days of just the web app. And how can we get the best start in those 2 days? How can we get the most coins possible? And where do we spend our time? Let's go ahead and dive into this. And for starters, just going to go through what happens when you first log on the web app. So just have an old Nepenthez video up here. So basically for starters, you're going to get asked to do your starter nation, your kits, your badges, everything like that. So for your starter nation, a lot of people make a big deal out of your starter nation pack. To be honest, it doesn't matter all that much. I always go for England because England have 4 domestic leagues in the game. I think England or Brazil are the two best options because Brazil has a lot of players in different leagues and it kind of helps with the SBCs. So I would say go England or Brazil here. It doesn't really matter all that much. Now the kits and badges is where it does start to matter. So for kits and badges here, what you're going to want to do is essentially pick kits or badges from very popular clubs or nations. The reason for this in years past was that we would look to sell these because obviously the popular ones go for more coins. But now we've kind of changed that up a little bit. With the kits and badges, we want to select popular ones because they're likely gold rare items in game and these items are tradable. So what we're going to do is we want to get gold rare items so that we can quick sell those and bring the coins in right away. And if you pick 2 rare gold kits, because you pick a home and an away kit, and then you pick a gold rare badge as well, you're going to get 1,500 coins right away from discarding those items. And even if you were to get a super popular, like a Real Madrid kit, a United kit, you can always quick sell recover those and sell them for 5,000 coins when the game is out later. But right away, we want to get these gold rare items so that we can quick sell them and get those coins in the club right away, allowing us to start not really trading, but start getting our coins up, which you'll see in a second here. So that's the big one, is to get that done. So once you're done with that, you're going to move in to the foundations, SBCs, and objectives. And this is where you can start kind of building your club up, getting those coins in. And what you want to do is do the very simple stuff like build chemistry, buy a player, list a player, contracts, everything like that. You get loads and loads of bronze packs, silver packs, chem styles, everything like that. And something as well that a lot of people don't know is for these chemistry ones, you can just like go build a concept squad and it'll get these objectives done. At least it did last year. So that's a big point that I think people should know. So you want to get as many of these foundations objectives done right off the rip as you possibly can. So once you get all that done, you can probably move over to like the SBC section and do some of the foundations SBCs, because from those objectives, you get a ton of like bronze and silver packs, like I mentioned, and it allows you to just get these done really easy. And it gives you a super, super good base to your club, getting all these SBCs done. And then it starts building up to like nice gold, silver packs as well. So this is all very, very important. But that takes me into the number one way that you're going to make coins on the FC25 web app, which is the transfer market objectives. That's right. The way that we're going to get really our first 10,000 coins doesn't even involve trading all that much. It is going to involve, if we go down here, transfer market mastery. And as you'll see here, for completing these objectives, you actually get quite a few coins. So for buying 25 players, you get 1,500 coins. Buying 50 players, you get 1,500 coins, so on and so forth. So the first thing that you're going to do here, once you kind of get some of those objectives done, is you're going to sit here and just buy a 100 players for 200 coins and then sell them for 200 coins. Now, why on earth would we just sit here and buy players for 200 coins and sell them for 200 coins? Well, let me tell you. So when you do this, you're going to want to focus on doing any card that we know is going to sell. So early on, I like to do rare bronzes from some of these popular nations like England because they're useful for those foundations SBCs that everybody's going to be doing. So for example, I would go buy rare bronze English players for 200 and then just list them for 200. And what this allows me to do is it allows me to quickly churn through those buy 100 and list 100 player objectives while only losing coins on tax. So I'll complete these really quick. Now, if I do that with 100 players, just buy them for 200 and sell them for 200, I will make 7,500 coins just from these objectives down here. So buying 100 players, I get 4,500 coins from these three objectives. And then listing 100 players, I'll get 3,000 coins. So that's 7,500 coins. And over the span of 100 players, you're going to lose 1,000 coins on tax. So overall, you're netting 6,500 coins just for buying players for 200 and selling them for 200. It's a quick way to boost your coins up. It allows you a little base to trade with and continue to complete those foundations SBCs. So now you're probably around like 10,000-ish coins and we're able to start getting into actual trading. So those transfer market objectives are super helpful, super useful, and I anticipate a lot of people doing this at the beginning of the game. So there's going to be a lot of people kind of just buying and selling cards to each other, if that makes sense, for 200 coins. And everybody kind of gets that boost from the objective, which is very nice. So then we kind of get into trading, which, as I mentioned, is just a mess on the web app because EA removed the the welcome backpacks that are tradable. So there isn't much tradable supply on the game, which leads to a pretty dead transfer market. But what we can do is focus on kind of trading with silver cards or rare bronze cards, again, from those major nations or major leagues that have value because of the foundations SBCs. So last year, what we found was that like silver Argentinian defenders had some value early on because they were useful for the foundations SBCs. So it's going to be a lot of very grindy trading, you know, bidding on silvers for 150 coins, flipping them for 250, 300 coins. And I'm going to compile a list for you guys of like positions, nations that sell and you're able to trade with on the web app. So make sure to join the Discord for that free trading Discord, link in the description. Why would you not join? So that's kind of like the bulk of the low budget trading is gonna be kind of flipping those bronze and silver cards that are useful for SBCs. And then we kind of get into the investing aspect because right at the back end of the web app, there's going to be some super easy, super high rate of investments that you can hold into the Ultimate Edition release that will make you a ton of coins. The main one that I really like is going to be managers here. So why managers? Basically, it's because managers have zero value on the web app because nobody's playing games. So nobody has a team, nobody's playing games. So managers are literally useless. They do nothing. So when it comes to Ultimate Edition, when that drops and people can actually get on the game and they want chemistry on their teams, managers actually start to have value. So these go from no demand to much more demand. So they're obviously going to go from low price to high price. And what we want to do is pick up managers that a lot of people are going to be using. So in years past, someone like French managers have always been a really good option. They're usually 300 to 400 coins on the web app, and they quickly go up to like 4,000 coins and even extinct at 5K. French managers are extinct all the time. And as you can see, they still are on FC24. So I really like managers. Another one I'm not as big of a fan of, but again, you can do it, is going to be those kits and badges. Again, a lot of people get kits and badges early on that are very, very like high end. But again, nobody really is spending their coins on kits and badges on the web app. So if you can get some of these popular ones from like Manchester United, from Real Madrid, and you can hold these until the Ultimate Edition release where people are actually buying these cards, then you can make a lot of coins on these. Again, I prefer managers to this, but as you can see, even in FC24, the United badge is still worth 5,000 coins. So managers and kits and badges are items that, again, don't have any demand on the web app, but then shoot up when the actual game comes out. So they're really solid investments. And then the last one I'd like to look at here is just kind of like low budget players. Because again, very similar to the managers, kits and badges, everything like that. These players have no demand because, again, nobody can play games. So why would anybody go buy players? You know what I mean? So if we go look at somebody, I'm trying to think like a low rated, maybe like a Van de Ven. I hope he didn't go extinct before web app. Let me take a look here. We'll grab, I'm trying to think of like a nice low rated player. Maybe like a Julian Alvarez could be a good option. Let me bring you over to Footbin here. So what we're looking for is basically just players that people use early on that get value. Like you can see pretty much any card will rise here, but I'm trying to get a card that really has a massive rise when the game releases. And what you'll see is we don't actually have data for the first day of the web app. The first day of the web app, these cards are even cheaper because nobody has coins to buy them, so they drop super, super low. I mean, if we go look at like a Kanji here, a popular Prem center back, again, he goes from 3,200 to 4K immediately. You can make really easy coins off these players. It's super simple, super easy. And that is overall going to be how you guys are going to get your start on the web app. Those transfer market mastery objectives are absolutely key when it comes to this. It's really tough on the web app to make coins. So I'm hoping they bring back welcome backpacks this year because that will change the game entirely. But that's how I'm expecting web app to go this year. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video.